I might test this tomorrow.
Okay. It looks dark out, but it's not morning. It's nighttime.
Test for what?
And so leaving the Y, kind of a weird one today. No morning workout. I have the boys here on the back seat, just leaving basketball practice at the Y for little Roman. But had the bus this morning, and then I had some morning meetings, so I wasn't able to go to the gym after the bus. And so went to the gym after work today and before Roman's basketball practice. And what it was today, chest. So I had some Smith machine, bench press, dumbbell, flat bench. So both flat bench on there. Some different tricep exercises and some side and rear delts, some traps. Man, there's a lot of deer around here. And so it was a pretty good workout. It's interesting because I normally work early in the morning, and today felt a little stronger than I have. And from what I hear, and I have to do the research on it, and is, you know, you have more energy. You might be tired from the day, but your body's full of, you know, carbohydrates and things that can fuel a good workout. Whereas in the morning, is you really don't have any of that unless you put some carbohydrates an hour and a half before you work out, and that you're full of carbs and body's ready to go. So maybe there's a more optimal time to get a workout in. It might be in the afternoon or something like that. And maybe it's more optimal than the mornings. But here's my take on things: is the most optimal thing is just getting it done. And it doesn't need to be perfect, but it needs to get done. Now, if I was, you know, competing in bodybuilding and powerlifting or something like that, and I'd probably get way more concerned about the optimal time to get those workouts in. But for me, the most important part is getting it done. You know, that doesn't mean you rush through it and do it sloppy, but getting it done. Because the best of intentions mean nothing unless you actually implement. And I think it's Robin Sharman said, intentions without implementation is a delusion, and don't want to be deluded. And so many people are like, I'm going to get to it next week. I'm going to set everything up perfect, get my schedule right on, got to get this done, set this thing up, and then I will finally do it. Then finally doing it never comes around, or because when they do it, it's not perfect, so they stop doing it. But you don't need that. And the beautiful thing, it's when I say it's easy to be successful, or I say simple to be successful, doesn't mean it's, you know, that it's not without trials. But there's a lot of truth to it. It's because if you put the work in consistently and you keep on doing it, you're going to improve and be better than the far majority of the people out there. Whatever it is that you are doing, is because so few people are willing to put the dedicated time to improving. Now, I'm not just talking about just doing it, you know, with rote repetition. It's with intention to improve. And so whether it's work, it means you're taking time to study to improve, but also the things that you are studying, that you're implementing it. If you're in sales and you are working on your sales presentation, where you are intentional about trying to improve, consume resources that, you know, that are going to help you understand some philosophies better, you know, in presenting, you know, in communication. But if you don't take what you learn and implement it, it's not going to do you any good. And that's whether the same thing with fitness in the gym. You implement and you try to improve. Is everything you do going to be perfect and the right? You make the right decisions? Of course not. That's not how things work. And what might work for me might not exactly work for you. And what might work for you might not exactly work for me and all other types of people. But one thing that works for everybody is consistent, intentional effort. And you do that, you will absolutely improve, and you will hit heights beyond most people out there. Heck, you'll probably surpass the things that you think that you are capable of, and others that think that you are capable of. And there are naysayers out there. There are people that will try to tear you down. There are people that will try to say, I liked you how you used to be. There are people that won't understand what you are doing. There are people that will criticize what you are doing. Get rid of those people. I mean, not necessarily get rid of them, right? But don't allow them to infiltrate you. Don't allow naysayers to get you off track. Surround yourself with good people that care about you and that are going to support what you do. Now, a person that does support what you do doesn't mean they're going to always agree and say that's the right route. You want people that give you honest feedback and are not just yes men or yes women. You want people that are going to challenge you in the right way. They're going to be constructive, but not criticize. Constructive criticism is fantastic, but when it's things for criticism, for the sake of criticism, that is not helpful at all for the growth that you are trying to achieve, whatever it is that you're going to achieve. You know, for me, I want to improve my fitness. That's a really important thing for me. One of the things I've done recently, yesterday I should say, I got some blood work done. I haven't got the results yet, and had some health things over the years, and want to see if there's any progress. And to tell you the truth, I have not put a great enough intentional effort into improving those things, and it's time to do that in many different ways. And so hopefully get those blood results back early next week and talk with the doctor and put a game plan together on some different things, and to get the numbers where they need to be, and not just where they need to be. I don't want to be average. I want to get them in a great spot and improve them. And so whatever it is that you're working on, you know, if you're in sales, working on your sales, if you're a janitor, being the better janitor, I don't really care what you do, as long as it's legal, right? And it's good. But doing the best that you can. And as you do the best that you can, you get better on it. Opportunities are going to come your way that otherwise would not have come your way. Things get presented to me all the time that never would have happened. Things I would never would have thought about if I didn't work to try to become excellent in what I do. Now, do I do everything perfect? Of course not. Please don't ever think that I'm perfect and got everything great going, and I'm the best there is, the best there was, best there ever will be. That's not me. I think it's Bret the Hitman Hart. That's the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, if you remember the old school WWF days. But opportunities come your way. Are you going to take all of them? No, because they're going to be people, hucksters, and are trying to con you out into things. I've fallen for stuff like that as well, but other great opportunities will come your way too. Things that you never even considered, and might be some of the best opportunities that you ever have. But that's it, boys. Any messages?
Bye, booty.
Bye, booty from Roman. Lincoln.
Bye, poopy stoopy. I want to do it.
Bye, poopy stoopy from Lincoln.
You guys are doing great. Listen to what my dad said. I have another thing. That's my line, Roman.
You guys can have it both.
It's your
Guys, I'm going to turn it off. Lincoln.
Follow what my dad said and you'll do great. That's supposed to be my line, not
All right. They both said follow what my dad says, and I guess that would make it me. But anyway, have a great night. Got to get these guys some food. See ya.